Okay, everything's gonna counter hit me now. Yep, literally every input's a pattern and counter hits me. It's all safe pattern gameplay. None of it is fucking in any reaction to anything I've input, it's all just safe pattern play. Every single hit do is a pattern all fucking day. Yes, you suck. It's all safe, it's pattern play bullshit. Of course, look at this, what? Pattern play, it's corner pattern play. I will not play a fighting game today, all pattern play. 100% corner pattern. 100%. Why is everything stopping scissors? Corner pattern play, all he does is stupid pattern play. He doesn't understand fighting games, no fucking brain. It's all pattern play. It is.
Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
It was such a great show yesterday, though. Like, I edited it together and it was just 10 times better.
Was it great?
It was good. I liked it a lot. I get people don't like drug use, but natural drugs are magic gifted from God himself, and just people should get the fuck off people's nuts, really.
Well, mushrooms are something that have been used for, like, a lot of white man history. Same with marijuana.
Luke says, do you like the KKK Luce profile pic? Oh, I had to refresh.
You had to refresh.
Now
it
is
cute?
there. It's cute. It's nice. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Cool. Holy Luce. Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. I'm Luigi, this is
Bodacious Tatas.
What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Nick Fuentes not saying things.
Yes.
Not saying things. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about xenogenders straight from Luke.
Okay.
We'll laugh at them probably. Then we'll talk about Doge. We'll cut Social Security. All of these are going to be somewhat of quickies because we have so many threads today. So many threads to go through. It's going to be incredible. Rich bros, we fucking won, but really no, they didn't. Then we'll talk about what's wrong with pasteurized milk. The Jews got rid of cast iron skillets that fucking got 300 replies.
Nice.
A 300 reply skillet thread. Visualize London being nuked. Visualize it, Bo. Visualize it. It's just, that's so incredible. I want to visualize such things. So we'll visualize London being nuked. Then we'll talk about why don't people take this all the time. This thread's going on right now. It's still live.
Nice.
Still live. Then we'll talk about the Pentagon is afraid the ICBM shitted them right up. And for the finale, Gates joins Cameo.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that's the timeline we're in. Cameo Gates.
Cameo Gates.
Rough. Xenogender looks like rumbling to BH. What's fucking rumbling? What the fuck even is that?
I have no idea.
KC117 says I can visualize that. The decimation of Britain itself.
Wouldn't kill very many white.
No, it wouldn't. It would not kill very many white people. Not very many white people would be decimated by such an attack. I can't wait to do today's show. What is Nicholas J. Fuentes not saying? Now, when Lou got real mad of Trump's first appointment, like what was the first appointment Lou was mad at, Bo?
The one that you were really
That I was really mad at.
Howard Lutnick.
Howard Lutnick. I was so worried about Howard Lutnick, and he's literally on Trump's cabinet. So, I mean, that is like the biggest red flag of red flags. Now, what did I say when that happened? I said, I bet, and I quote, we won't hear a peep out of Nick Fuentes for this appointment. Not a peep.
Not a peep.
He was appointed on November 19th. Here is Nick Fuentes' Twitter on November 19th.
Not a peep.
Not a fucking peep. Not a peep on the day after, but he has commented on the two most recent appointments. Both of them. Mm-hmm. Each one, right when they were appointed, he's gloating about how right he was. He's also gloating about Matt Gaetz being discharged from Attorney General. So, I mean, so the feds are fucking ecstatic that Matt Gaetz is gone. The feds are happy. I mean, so Globo Homo used Mossad blackmail to get Matt Gaetz kicked off of this shit. Whatever.
Yes.
Pressure put on. And we're right back to worst timeline.
Yes.
I don't...
And here we have Nicholas J. Fuentes not saying anything about the Jew
Yeah.
Butnick while gloating about
Matt Gaetz, about the other 2 Jew appointments that happened.
gloating about lots of things,
Yeah.
but not a peep about Howard Lutnick.
He's right about Matt Gaetz and this stuff, but it's just really weird. He's not talking about the one guy I said he needed to talk about the most. The one guy he needed to speak out about, like yell about the most. Nope, no tweet, no viral awesomeness on that one. No one even knows who he is. Imagine that. Just Nick, it's like it's like his name can't enter his mouth. Because then he would be pointing out certain bad people that are...
You can't point out... So basically,
Howard Lutnick
is allowed to point out some Jews, but not others. Sounds like he might be controlled by the deep
Weird.
state.
Just weird. I wish he would fucking point out Howard Lutnick. Talk shit about Howard Lutnick, please. He's like them. He gets in there and then everything starts going shit. Literally.
Yeah, well, maybe one of the Breakers still watches the show, and they'll tell Nick, "Hey, why aren't you talking about this guy, Howard Lutnick?"
Dude, give Nick a tip about Howard Lutnick, or give me a link to a clip where Nick Fuentes is talking about Howard Lutnick, please.
Please.
I follow people on Twitter that give me all the clips of Nick Fuentes, so usually I see stuff like that when it gets posted, and I haven't seen anything about it. So I've been on the lookout for Nick talking about Howard Lutnick, so I can get a fun clip of it, but I'll put a different clip in the show, but we won't get that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. Frustrating, aggravating. This whole shift, this whole timeline shift. Guys, behind the scenes shit happened that we didn't see. Like the fucking feds went to people's houses and beat people up or some shit. Like literally that level of intimidation, like shit we didn't see, and stuff changed behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They have a game plan and they have shifted into it already. So whatever's coming or happening, it's bad.
Yep.
And Trump's getting played for a fool right now. They're going to crash the economy or something on him. They already know how they're going to play him, how they're going to play all this.
Oh, yeah.
The plan is in motion.
They got Soros's buddy in running the fucking Fed.
Yeah.
It's gonna...
You can see they're putting pieces in, and Trump's getting played right now.
He is.
Like he's getting played by he's looking at the short game and not the fucking long game. And he's also preoccupied with all the shit he's going to do. And he's not thinking about the Jews. Like it's fucking, oh my God, he's getting tricked right now. Whatever. Frustrating. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens to this timeline. I hope we get some freedom of speech stuff. We probably will, but it'll probably be
freedom of speech, except for talking about the
asterisks. Yeah, asterisks with Jews. Dumb. Incredible. I'm more worried than I ever have been so far because of this shit.
Dio says we must secure the existence of total non-white death in a future for glowy exterminators.
KC117 says, that really does look like the rumbling. What the fuck is the rumbling?
I don't know.
What is the
xenogenders?
I assume it's these.
Sparked by my pronouns CC blowing up.
I assume it's these. So first off, while we talk about this, while I laugh at this stupid gender shit, we could be talking about how rich people are fucking poor people in the ass, but I guess instead we'll talk about this stupid gender ideology bullshit. I guess. T4T Sapphic.
So trans for trans.
Wait, what the fuck is T4?
Trans for trans.
Okay, but what is Sapphic?
Sapphic?
Sapphic, like sapphire?
No
what the
idea.
Fuck? Weird. So faggots, basically, right? Faggots.
Yeah.
Boy dykes. That's a gay-looking flag too, green and red or something. Girl fag. Why not just lesbian?
No. Boy dyke. That's a boy.
Who gives a shit?
Who likes girls.
Who literally gives a shit?
That's a boy who
girl
likes
fag,
girls.
and so this is the opposite girl fag?
Yeah, that's a girl who likes boys.
What the fuck? Why not just be, what the, so a regular girl? What the fuck? Why? Why though? Lesbian. Yeah, because it's not lesbian. What the fuck? That is weird.
Sapphic is just a fancy way to say
lesbian. What the fuck? You're faggots, you're not lesbians. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck what you, literally who cares? Who gives a shit? How do you give so much of a fuck about all this? Who cares? Do you love each other or not? Who gives a fuck? You're too concerned about all of this shit. You're not concerned enough about.
Says, look at the image that Dio posted earlier. That takes when you realize Lou never finished Attack on Titan.
What the fuck? What image did? Wow, that's pretty. That's a pretty big Titan thing. That's a lot of Titans, and that's a really big Titan behind the Titans. That's pretty bad. That's terrible and awful. It's awful and terrible. Whatever. I'm so glad the pendulum's swifting away from this shit. Swifting away.
We've got Rain Frilled, Season Addict, Seal Gender,
Fawn Boy. What the fuck is Fawn Boy? Like you're a deer? So
Slow Yammet, Curly,
Clutter Cute. What the fuck is
Look,
Clutter Cute.
Frilled,
Whoa. Clutter Cute, and then it has like a fucking pedo symbol. What is this shit? Like you're a kid or something?
I don't know.
What is this weird face gender? What the fuck does that even mean? A woo-woo gender? Like this fucking retarded. This is all stupid.
ADHD gender.
This is I literally feel
Audi gender.
like this is children
Love it.
sitting down and wasting time. Stop it. Go do your homework, you fucking idiots.
Adi Dalek, Doll Punk,
God, what a
Doll
waste of
Boy,
time. Sky Frilled.
Cute Scare.
Retarded. This is so dumb. I don't know what to say, Luke, besides this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of effort, it's stupid. It's stupid. They'll make, like, Chan characters that'd be a better use of time.
You could quite literally be throwing cards into a hat and be doing more with your time than this shit.
Stupid.
Thinking about this idiocy.
Really stupid. Really gay, really stupid. Really dumb.
So
should be man and a woman.
It's just fancy ways of saying, I like boys and I like to dress like this, or I like girls and I like to dress like this.
It's stupid shit that nobody should have to know any of, really.
It doesn't matter. I don't need to know your sexual kinks.
It's like, do I need to know all the Pokemans? Like, no, I don't need to know all the Pokemans. I like some of the Pokemans. I like fucking Charizard and Bulbasaur and fucking Haunter. I like those Pokemans, but I don't need to know all of the Pokemans. Like go fuck yourself. Eevee is cool. I like the evolutions. I like Voltion.
The evolutions, and I never remember the names of the evolutions.
The ghost version of it. It's like Everion or some shit. Who the fuck knows? It's incredible. Weird. Rex Rude 99, Attack on Titan. Yeah, Attack on Titan. Future Lou just fucking finally understood that the rumbling is linked to Attack on Titan, which is linked to the Xenoginger's joke, which is all fucking linked together, goddamn, from there. Whoosh. Pretty crazy. Many Titans. First episode of Attack on Titan is awesome.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like biting off people's heads and shit. It's crazy. It's like crazy violence. It's like shocking violence if you haven't seen violent anime. It's a cool concept that I don't think is completely delivered upon.
Oh look, that boy friend next door says AGP is not a kink. Yes, it is.
Kiwi Truther says, G'day, Pokemon was based. Luke says Pokemon was never based. Pokemon was so popular when I was a kid. Pokemon in my era, Luke, back in my day, Luke, Pokemon is to your transgender shit, but it was like everyone imagine everyone in your school thinking Pokemon was the craziest shit ever. And like huddling in groups to watch the one kid that had the fucking Game Boy play Pokemon, and then they all get Game Boys, then everyone's fucking fighting against each other and shit using the link cable and stuff. And then people are figuring out how to glitch Pokemans and shit into like level 160s and stuff, which 99 is the max level, so I had to get a 160 glitched thing and then missing number there, and I was calling him Mosinko and shit because I didn't know how to fucking pronounce words back when I was a kid. Yeah. So I mean that's back what I lived with, Luke. With
okay,
the Pokemans.
Well, I'm even older than that. We had Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids and you have Pogs.
Oh
my God, Pogs. When Bo was a kid, Luke, they had little
cardboard.
Thank you. I was going to correct myself. Plastic was not yet invented.
No, we had
cardboard cut like circular cutouts, dude. Cardboard cutouts that had like holograms on them. Dude, they were cool. Dude, when I was a kid, I loved them, okay? They were literally just cardboard circle cutouts, man. And there was a game you played with them where you would like, what was it, like you flick a,
you
do
them
a
up
zinger or something.
You had your slammer and you'd
Yeah,
slammer.
slammer.
And
Yeah,
try
it's
and get them
slammer.
out of the circle.
Whatever. Yeah, there was all sorts of games with them.
There were lots of games.
And
It was quite literally a game that was made up from milk bottle tops.
yeah, it was great. So when I was a kid, I had that too when I was a kid, even. So
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
And marbles were kind of popular
Marbles
too.
were a thing. I still played baseball cards when I was a kid, but nobody knows how to play that anymore.
Trading cards were popular when I was a kid. So Yu-Gi-Oh was so popular when it first came out. Oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh! So, and no one knew how to play, dude. That's the thing is, back in the day, we didn't have Google or the internet, and just people didn't understand how shit worked. No one in the school knew how to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Right. Nobody knew how to play it right. And then you get in these huge arguments with kids about, well, the rulebook says this, and well, this is this way. And you get into huge fucking arguments, man, about how to play. Like, everyone just knows how to play now. But, like, back then, how do you get in? No one knew how to fucking play anything. It was crazy. Magic was, people knew how to play.
Yeah.
Magic was, like, so straightforward. It's kind of complicated, but it's straightforward in a way.
Yeah, I get it.
It's very card gamey.
Yeah.
It's not really meant to be a computer game, but it's very card gamey, and all the card game mechanics really kind of click when you're playing it. Not so much with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of like odd. Like, if you've played Magic and then you go to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's really weird and jarring, and nothing works the same, and you have fucking 8,000 life points, and it's like everything's amped up. It's fucking crazy.
Weird.
Yeah. That game is nuts. What are we talking about? We're talking about so many things. Doge will cut Social Security, getting Americans and their representatives to decline funding the government has already decline funding the government has already promised them, and that they fought hard to get. Is going to be an extremely difficult task. Doge is going to require collective sacrifice and a culture switch from "I need to get mine, we can get by with less," or even better, "we don't need a handout, we'll do it ourselves." Culture shifts are hard, but I feel like this one is gaining momentum. A weird, slight drop at maybe hinting at Social Security reform. They better not fucking touch Social Security. I don't even like Social Security that much, but don't fucking touch that. You're like, I've been waiting and waiting for it. You don't take mine.
Don't take
mine,
away
bitch.
from the people who have earned it.
Yeah, get fucked. Go fuck yourself. So the boomers get it, and then literally right when the millennials are gonna get it, we don't get it. Go fuck yourself. Literally, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. They've already cut it back, the age back twice.
Well, not only that, but do you understand that if they hadn't robbed from it the way they did, if they had just put it in a basic savings account, each boomer would be able to get something like 90 grand a year. Versus the barely, grand or two a month they get. It is ridiculously small what they get versus what they put in.
Yeah. Clown World says, nah, fuck Social Security, kill it. Look, it's 1/3 of our government expenditure. It's enormous. It's awful. It's socialism itself. I don't like it. If they cut it, it will literally be robbing from me. It will be robbing from every millennial. It'll be robbing from every Zoomer. It'll be robbing from people, from boomers. And it'll be robbing from everybody that paid into it. So every American. We're kind of stuck in this. I guess we can yank that tooth out if we have to, but I don't feel like we have to right now. And the thing is, we're not in debt because of that. We're in debt because we printed trillions of dollars. That's why we're in debt. And Social Security is printing trillions of dollars, but slowly. Not like we did in the pandemic and etc. They've printed so much money, but we can get out of this by just taking that debt that we created and offloading it onto the Jews and bankers that caused it. Offload the debt onto them like they use the student loan system, where they can't expunge the debt. You put all of the debt, you divide it up onto the people.
Yeah.
And then the debt goes somewhere. It's not like you're just expunging the debt, but it's away from America. America doesn't owe any money anymore. There is no the trillions of dollars of interest no longer hits the government. It hits all of the people that now have that debt fucking tacked onto them. Well, get fucked, Jews that caused all of our problems.
That would be nice.
Yeah, get fucked. Stupid. So you can literally, you don't have to even touch Social Security. It's been touched many times and cut many times already. It's been gutted and cut already a bunch. We've already been fucked and stolen from.
The main problem with Social Security is they robbed from it.
Yeah.
They robbed from it to pay into the general fund instead of it was not supposed to be something that was.
Yeah, Clownworld says, I would give up all of my money if it meant a better country. I don't care about it. But the thing is, dude, even if you rip Social Security out of our government, you have not solved our debt problem. The debt is still there. You could literally offload that debt to all the people that caused the financial crisis, and our debt is gone. And Social Security doesn't even matter. Social Security is not the problem. Our fucking immense debt is the problem. That's what needs to be solved. Ripping out the thing is not, it's like chopping off one of the Hydra heads and like 2 more take its place. You chop Social Security, they're just going to fill that void with more government spending.
Can I point out that we are the least socialized of the white nations, and we have a poor quality of life in a lot of ways when it comes to just some basic standards of living, and cutting Social Security is one of the few things
I don't even like Social
somewhat
Security.
On par with other countries.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's bad. It's stupid. It's socialism. It's 1/3 of our goddamn budget, but it's just not good. But I don't know if cutting it's not really the answer.
That the government fucked. It was supposed to be your money goes into an account for you. And it turned into, oopsie whoopsie.
Dude, BlackRock and Vanguard should not be able to hold people's retirements. That's fucking insanity. That's fucking ludicrous.
Well, they also
goddamn
hold
ludicrous.
something like 28 million homes.
That is insane. Okay, that's fucking crazy. Or whatever. Next slide. Rich Bros, where we fucking won. Sucks if you're poor, but who cares about those peasants? Breaking. Donald Trump says the Department of Government Efficiency will replace the entire U.S. tax code of over 7,000 pages and replace it with the flat tax.
Good.
This is awesome.
This is
awesome, and also this isn't good for the rich. This is bad for the rich.
Do you guys understand that the U.S. tax code includes a whole bunch of... Okay, you do not understand how easy this will make it to start a business, because the U.S. tax code makes it incredibly hard to start a business. It really does. You have to pay this tax, you have to pay that tax, you have to pay this tax, you have to pay that tax. You have to pay Social Security taxes, you have to pay all these payroll taxes for yourself, as well as you have to pay... It is an absurd amount of taxes. It would be nice if it was easy.
Yep, if there's a flat tax on everything, the people that buy a lot of stuff will be taxed the most.
Yes.
That's how it works. And you might be saying...
People who make a lot.
Yeah, but you might be saying like, well, if you're super poor and you have to buy food, your food's going to be taxed. But if you're so poor that you have to have food stamps are not taxed. So if you buy food with food stamps, your food is not taxed.
There are a lot of
there will be
states where
exemptions.
food itself isn't taxed.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also farmer markets, I believe, are not taxed. Or they get exemptions or something. There's something like that in some places.
Yeah,
I know there is.
Sure.
I know there is. They got subsidies and stuff from some of Trump's bills.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff out there, but...
Anyways, there's ways to sidestep that, but...
Flat tax would be good for everyone.
It'd be great. It'd be really good. It'd be incredible. It'd be awesome. Also, there should be like a really tiny tax put on stock market trades. I think that'd be a good thing. Yeah. People get scared of that, but it should be on... It shouldn't be like, if I buy 1,000 stocks, every single stock is ticked. It should be transaction based, so that those computer algorithms that are trading thousands and thousands of times a second are punished. It would hurt the computer trading algorithms, which artificially stabilize and destabilize the market.
Even if it was as simple as a penny per trade.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. A penny per trade. That'd be fine. That'd be acceptable. Because it's just to stop those hyper aggressive computer algorithm trading. That's it. That's all I want. Not a big tax like percentage or anything, just a little like a penny, like you say.
A tiny fee. Don't make it a percentage, make it a fee.
Yep. Next thread, what's wrong with pasteurized milk? Why do conservatives insist on drinking milk full of bacteria? I still don't understand the problem with pasteurization. For legal reasons, I now identify as a household pet. Raw berry twist drinkable yogurt. But my gut biomes, Bo. What do you think about raw milk?
Raw milk is one of the best things you can consume.
It's one of the best things you can consume. Why?
Because it contains a whole bunch of natural bacteria that populate your gut flora and make it so that you digest things better and you absorb your nutrients more fully. kills off things like yeast, which is also known as candida, and it helps remove some of the sludge that can get stuck in your lower intestine. It's just really good for you to have that bacteria and that healthy gut flora. And a lot of people are on antibiotics here and there, and you need to repopulate that bacteria, that healthy bacteria in your gut, so that you are able to digest your food fully and so that you're able to absorb your nutrients fully. If you don't do that, your body doesn't work properly. And living foods are really good for you. It's really not until the last 50 to 100 years that we've been eating so much pasteurized and dead food. Almost all foods were living to some degree. Cultured foods were much more common. I mean, even the pickles we eat now are pasteurized instead of cultured.
So America says, I'm not taking health advice from schizos on 4chan.
Well, you want to take that advice from the FDA, which makes a profit off of you being
4chan
sick?
was right about hydrochloroquine. 4chan was right about fucking the horse paste.
4chan's right about fluoride.
Yeah.
Fluoride's right
Everything.
about tetrazine.
Yeah, 4chan's right about everything. Go fuck yourself. This American replies, genuinely, please don't take advice from here. This place occasionally converges on truth, but the nutrition advice is some of the worst.
No, the nutrition advice can be some of the best.
No, a bunch of people say drink your own urine. Go fuck yourself, man. I'm not drinking my own urine. Go fuck yourself.
No,
Go
don't drink.
fuck yourself. I'd
Don't
sooner
drink your
not
own
eat for
urine.
50 days.
There's only a few things that's actually good for,
That's
and
dumb.
none of them you're going to
Stop.
be dealing with. So don't do that.
Please stop. I love coal.
Hey, fatty!
Please stop.
But no, eating a healthier diet is something that people don't understand. I mean, it's even the grains. We used to eat sprouted grains. You used to soak your grains for a day or two. You used to soak your beans for a day or two. Food used to take long.
We used to not have
prepare.
refrigerators and coolers. So people would have meat lockers and they'd store their meat and salt their meat and stuff.
Yes, well, things were cultured back then.
Yeah.
And that's just it. Prior to the canning methods invented in the 1800s, you didn't sterilize your food before you stored it. You cultured your food. And those living bacteria and cultures would keep that food healthy and good, like sauerkraut, kimchi. These are ones people still know and remember, but pickles themselves used to be it's a fermented food. And now we pasteurize those too. We kill all the good bacteria.
Next thread, the Jews got rid of cast iron skillets because they hate you and want to kill you.
Okay.
Kleinwald says, green text, Jews got rid of cast irons. Since when? I got 3.
Well, the Jews promote non-stick pans, which are cancer-causing, instead of cast iron, which gives you iron, which you need
It
to
gives
survive.
you iron in your diet, which is good for you.
What women
Wow.
need twice as much iron as men do daily, and it's
Cast iron's
absurdly
good for you.
hard to get that much.
Yeah. A good cast iron skillet in Dutch oven does not require sneed oils to be non-stick. All it takes is a few months of daily maintenance and then once a week maintenance, and the pot skillet will remain non-stick for centuries.
Pretty much, as long as once you get that good finish on it, it's good for a while.
The problem is getting a cast iron pan seasoned nice actually takes a little bit of skill and gung-ho, because you have to season it in the oven and you have to cook fatty foods on it a lot when it's not completely seasoned right.
Yes.
And if you do casseroles and stuff, you're gonna de-season it. You're going to do another oven season until it gets good enough to where it can handle going in there with a casserole. And
it's one of those things. As long as you take care of it, cast iron will last forever.
It will.
But a non-stick skillet, you have to buy a new one every year.
Yep.
And that one gives you cancer.
It does.
Cast iron gives you iron.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
It really is a horrible, horrible trick that they
Cast iron's
allowed that
awesome
to
and
come onto the
amazing.
market.
It's
Cast
really
iron
good.
is the best.
Ceramics are okay too.
Yeah, they are.
Good, Planwold. I agree. Yes. This leaf says, I can't cook an egg without it sticking. I tried every type of fat. I get it hot, so the water beads up and sticks. What do I suck? It's not seasoned right. It's literally not seasoned. You have to put oil on it, like clean it off completely. put oil on it, wipe it off completely, put it in the oven.
Bake it.
Bake it in the oven.
Bake it
Pull
in
it out of the
for an
oven
hour.
while it's hot. Wipe it again. Wipe it completely off, put it back in the oven. You gotta do it a lot, man, because when it's not seasoned and it's just not there yet, it takes a while. It takes a few times.
A lot of
to get
times,
going.
if I'm seasoning something that
Yeah.
really needs it, I'll basically spend all day doing it,
Yeah.
and every hour I pull it out, wipe it down
Yeah.
with a greasy rag, and put it back in.
Later on, when you've cooked a bunch of fucking bacon and whatever in it, there's fucking accumulated fat on the goddamn thing. A lot of accumulated fat. And it's really on there. Then when you put it in the oven and stuff, it'll only take like one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like one go around. But like when you haven't done it forever, ever, it takes a long time.
I was going to say, you're going to need to spend 4 to 8 hours baking, and you're going to need to pull it out every hour and grease it.
Yeah,
And
probably more often than that even.
Just use a greasy rag about once an hour.
And it's going to make your whole house smell awful. It sucks, man. It sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It's a once a month chore when you
Yeah.
got a lot of cast iron.
It's a chore, and it literally, when my mom lived with us, it made her go crazy when I did it because the whole house smelled like oil. She's like, oh, I'm gonna puke. I feel nauseous. Blah, blah. It's like, well, I gotta fucking season the pans.
Well, that's
Why
what
I gotta season the fucking goddamn pans?
you saw my cast iron collection.
Yeah.
I want to get that again.
Yeah.
Once a month, I would spend most of a day just seasoning it, and that most of it's well seasoned, so it only was in there for an hour. But
Yeah.
some of it I do 2, 3.
Bashy says he really likes the new Stalker.
Yeah.
So cool, man. That's awesome. Cool. I'm glad you like it. It's better. I'm glad you like that because I hate Dragon Age. I haven't played it in over a week. I hate it.
It's too
I hate
awful.
it. It is literally the writers didn't even know what the fuck Dragon Age was. Dude, everything works against the lore. It's like they're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's so awful. I mean, there is no redeeming qualities. The combat is repetitive and boring, and everything's a bullet sponge. There's nothing good about it. So I'm happy, Fashy, that Stalker 2 has some redeeming qualities. Good. Maybe. Meowpet says, the new Dragon Age game is literally written by a troon that cut his dick off. Dude, literally a dickless troon. Oof, man. That's why it's so bad. That's why it's so bad. It's that shit character is a self-insert. It's a self-fucking insert. It's awful.
Yep.
It's awful. Kyle says, yep, but Lou will play it anyway. I haven't,
No, we've been playing World of Warcraft.
We have. We've been playing World of Warcraft, which is fun and awesome.
I'm
And less
really enjoying World of Warcraft.
It's a lot of fun.
Nipu, I am having fun, and I'm finally starting to figure out controls, but it's taking me a while. It's harder than most people realize to learn something like this when you're old.
And she's good for never playing anything before. She really
not
is.
really. I told you, with all of the gaming I've tried, I've got maybe 100 hours into gaming like this, including the 24 hours we played. Well, maybe a little more than that, but not by much. Really not by much.
Whatever. Next thread, visualize London being nuked. Just close your eyes and visualize it.
Nipu said is so fun.
Nipu said it's so fun. With friends, more fun.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
I'm having fun.
Yeah. Now visualize London being nuked. Now visualize it. Got it. Just imagine all of the poos incinerated into
I was
poo
gonna say, how many white
piles.
people do you think that would die?
Not
that
very
weren't
many.
royalty.
Not many.
Not many.
Not many.
Not many.
And most of the royalty is probably not even there. They're
I
fucking
think
out.
London's like something like 15 or 20%.
Do you think the royalties?
White?
Now that the queen is dead, do you think any of the royalty even lives in that house anymore? They probably live everywhere else, and it's just more of an icon.
Huh? Oh no, they live in the castle.
You say that, but
They have. Oh no, you don't understand how those castles work. They have their own like
I get it. The
groups
government.
of rooms in
I
those
get it. And the
castles.
government pays for it. I get it.
And they're just really big, nice suites that are apartments that you could not even imagine, that are just
Yeah.
opulent and grand. And yeah, no, they live in there. Lots
Yeah.
of different royals live in the various castles. You can actually look up who lives where.
Dio says I should make meat again. Honey is just so fucking expensive. Then use bees.
Bees. Buy bees.
Bees, Dio. Then get it at the source. Use bees.
Buy bees.
Dude, your area is so good for that too. Really great area for that.
Bees in a hive.
Yep.
It'll cost you about $1,000 or so to get into it.
Didn't you have some bees already like congregating in a hive or something? Or is that you?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't know. I mean, maybe Dio wants a hive that you have already.
I don't know. Anybody want to help me go get my shit?
Yeah, I hope we're gonna get her shit. Crazy. This Aussie says, I think Poon's a retard. He runs his country like a blind man without a cane. Are you retarded? Are you kidding me? You know who leads the country like a blind man without a cane? Fucking America. America literally gives all of its wealth and power to every other country that's not themselves, because they're bought and paid for by every other country. Because every other country figured, oh, we just give the representatives money and then they do what we want? Okay. Then they give us money back? Wow, it's like a big loop-de-loo. Retarded.
Yeah. Oh, it's cotton and pesticides near where he's at.
Cotton pesticides? Oh, well. Boo-hoo, Dio. You're going to get pesticide. Whatever, Dio. Whatever. Import honey from some mystical, magical place without pesticides. The bees will filter the pesticides out, Dio. The bees will get cancer and you won't, or something like that. It's living filters of life.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Something like that.
Woo!
Why don't people take these all the time, especially incels? And it's a picture of mushrooms.
Because
That's random thread that is totally random and not a coincidence of in
not
any
a
way.
coincidence in any way.
Wow.
Because they're illegal in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And hard to get.
I really wish the government would just end the drug war, because the drug war is fucking retarded, a waste of time, resources, and I mean, Trump's only going to...
creates the black market.
It's crazy because Trump is going to escalate it. And he's going to give drug dealers the death penalty, which is fucking insanity to me. It's insanity. I literally, when I was put in jail, there was a guy that was getting sentenced as a drug dealer there. And he's basically going to be in life in prison.
Yeah.
For like selling some drugs, which is awful, whatever, but why? Life? When a child molester is going to get like a couple of years? Yeah.
Years.
And this guy that sold some substances, like sold meth and whatever, like I hate meth.
People who wanted it.
Yeah, God, life in prison. Fucking crazy. Insane.
Yeah, well.
Whatever. Mushroom.
It's because it's a good drug.
Yeah, mushroom.
Because it connects you to the people around you.
Exactly. It's just they want to control you and stuff you consume, and
they want
mushrooms
you to feel
and
isolated and alone. And mushrooms make you feel not so isolated and alone.
Exactly. And mushrooms and marijuana and everything like that. It's a gift from God. It's a thing right out of the goddamn ground. It's not their place to regulate and prevent you from having it.
Exactly.
It grows out of the fucking ground. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly. If it grows out of the ground, anyone should be able to grow it.
Yeah.
Grow it and use it, trade it. You could I would be okay with making it illegal to sell it, but they can trade it.
Exactly, yeah. Sure. I'm okay with that. I don't think we should give them the death penalty. I don't like giving the government the ability to kill you.
No.
That's not a good idea.
No, they invent too many crimes.
Hard R says, I'd like to congratulate drugs for winning the war on drugs.
Exactly. They have been winning the war on drugs. It has
30
been going
plus
on
years.
my entire life.
Yeah, 30 plus years of drugs winning. Not only drugs winning, but drugs empowering the cartel to steal our elections.
Oh, yeah.
So could you please just stop giving the cartel power and make drugs legal? Thank you.
Yes, if you just take away what they sell, you have to stop creating the black market.
Yeah.
You create a black market when you make it so that people can't get things.
This Romanian says, where the fuck do I find shrooms? Literally in cow shit. Literally in cow shit, that's where.
Yep, literally in cow shit. Check out maps, it'll tell you
where cow shit is.
No, it will actually tell you, well, yes, some actually do, but what they'll tell you is what kind of mushrooms will grow in
cow
cow shit.
Don't touch that cow shit, the government will get ya. So stupid. Don't do anything illegal though, seriously.
Yeah.
Follow the law.
Hello, Lou. I'm Dr. Shroom. Would you like to escape from reality today? It's not an escape from reality. It's like you're plunged deeper into it. It's a different plane of reality.
It is not like alcohol, because you drink alcohol and you lose yourself and you lose control of yourself. And when you are on mushrooms, you don't lose you know what's going on.
Yep.
You know what's going on. You are there. It's just fucking crazy. You're there. I mean, I did the show on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking high. I mean, I wasn't like at the peak of the trip because I took 5 and then like I was peak after the show for sure.
Yes.
For sure. And I mean, it was hard to walk a little bit at times, but I mean, you're not fucking retarded.
No.
You're not stupid.
Except for when you walked into your grandparents' room.
That was genius. What are you talking about?
Oh, yes. That was so genius.
That was like 4D chess.
Yes, 4D chess.
Yeah. Bashy says if Lou took a heroic dose, he'd probably stop being lazy.
I agree 100%. Lou's got a few mental issues he's got to work through. And
it's helping,
I'm
man.
trying to work through
It is magical. It's fucking magical. It's literally, shrooms are me because it's truth. It's truth. That's what it is. If you're a bad person and you have bad shit in you, you're not gonna like it. That's just how it is. You're not gonna like it. If you're a good person with good shit in you, you'll love it. You'll think it's the greatest shit ever.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I really think you can find evil with this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So.
you can fight the evil within yourself with this shit.
Yeah, it's incredible. I also think people doing it alone could probably lose themselves a little bit and have some when people say bad trips and stuff, you're fighting with your inner demons.
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
If you're alone, it's
tough.
You can fall too far.
You need someone there that can, like, if you're getting too negative, that can be like, hey, come back.
Pull me out of this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're magic. Natural stuff is magical. If you look back in time, there was like shamanistic shit where people are like communing with spirits and religion. It all stems from this kind of crap. There's a whole fucking schizo theory about that Joe Rogan talked about all the time about fucking Christianity literally stemming from mushrooms.
Oh yeah, well there's a whole theory that human intelligence stems from mushrooms. It's crazy. Every single human civilization society used some form of hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Some form of hallucinogen to commune with the
But it's
gods.
just not even like what people say, man. It's so fucking characterized and not really what there's a lot of propaganda around psychedelics.
There really is.
So
I don't know. I think the shroom fused aren't really.
Yeah.
They're not a full-on mushroom experience, but they're a pretty close one. They're like
it's very
mushrooms
close.
light.
Yeah, Yep. Okay, next thread. Penultimate thread. The Pentagon is afraid the ICBM shitted them right up. In retaliation for the escalation play of giving Ukraine missiles, Russia fired one of its super missiles that, basically the missile that splits apart.
Yeah.
And other missiles that then hit their targets.
Yeah.
And it can basically be strapped with nukes.
Yeah.
That's kind of the flex. We could shoot this missile, we will hit these targets, and oh yeah, these could have been fucking nuclear weapons if we wanted them to be.
Yeah, but they weren't.
But they weren't. So lucky you, kind of thing. That's what that's literally what this was.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you had no defense against it. The missiles hit the targets, you had no defense against it, and if we put nukes on these, all of these cities would be leveled right now.
Yeah.
That's what Russia just did. So in response, our source in the OP said that Zelensky wants to continue missile strikes on Russian territory, but is waiting on the Pentagon to agree on new targets. Target selection and guidance occurs in real time via the NATO satellite system, which is why Ukraine is not able to continue strikes on its own. You see, we give them our weapons, but the weapons have our technology in it, and they have to log in, and then they get to attack only the stuff we say they can attack. It's technology. It's the app brought to weaponry. Yes. Here's our fucking super awesome missiles, and here's the targets you can pick to hit with them.
Yeah.
Have fun. Oh, you hit the target and we don't like you now? Okay, I guess you just can't use them anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking crazy. This is nuts. Crazy. Insane. So we give them the weapons, but in order to target with the weapons and shoot the weapons, you have to have the okay from the Pentagon, basically.
Yeah.
So you're not going to fire or hit anything without the Pentagon say so.
Without NATO's
without what the U.S. wants.
Yes.
Wow. Huh. Nothing like some nuclear brinksmanship during a lame duck presidency.
Truly.
Dude, all of this everyone's all scared with nukes right now. Don't be. We're not even on the verge of nuclear war. It's such a nothing burger. To me. Something burger. You think it's at something burger?
I think really about the only thing that's holding us back is Putin doesn't want to.
I know. Well, we're at the verge of World War III, but I don't think we're at the verge of a nuclear Armageddon.
I don't.
Okay.
I really hope not.
I don't think so. It's not. No. There's escalations happening, and I think nukes will be used. Don't get me wrong. I said in the past, I think nukes, like a nuke somewhere is going to be used, but we're not going to have nuclear fucking Armageddon where America's launching 1,000 nukes and Russia's launching 1,000 nukes and everyone's fucking dying and blown up.
No, I don't think we're.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't.
But I do think there will be a nuke used, and people are going to make such a fucking shit fit about it, for real. Why doesn't Russia just bring down those satellites? They probably can. They've flexed that in the past, so they probably could. They've flexed anti-satellite technology in the past.
Yeah, they have.
We talked about it on the show. Dio says 99% chance of nuclear war, 80% chance nukes go off in the United States. Press X to doubt, Dio, for me. I definitely don't agree with that. No. It'd be cool, though. I wouldn't, whatever. Cool. Armageddon. End of all life on Earth. Cool. I'd love it. Be fun. Sure be fun. I want to do the show anymore. Fuck the internet. Whatever.
Whatever.
That'd be a pathway, I guess.
That would be.
That'd be interesting. At least I'd have Bo and she could forage food for Lou, and I have a lot of stored fat, so we're good.
You'd have a lot of stored fat. I'd forage food for me and hunt food for me, and you would starve for a while until the garden and other things started producing. Because I don't have enough weight. It would take me 2 weeks to starve it out.
Something like that. That'd be fun. Whatever. Finale of the day. Gates joins Cameo. Matt Gates has joined Cameo. The account is really him, and we checked.
We checked. I verified this. Holy
it's
shit.
Fucking real.
It's fucking real. I verified this.
500 a video.
I could
Holy
not believe
fucking
this.
shit. 500 a video. Someone needs to get this guy to say some crazy shit. I can't wait till we get. We're gonna get some crazy videos.
Please get him.
Oh
to
my
say
god.
Some coded stuff.
Oh my god.
The 13. The joggers are the 13%, and they're working for the 2%.
Yeah, I don't.
Who are they working for? Quee. I don't know, something like that.
I don't get what I really have.
I'm crazy.
I have no idea what fucking timeline we're in right now. What timeline is this? It's some weird fucking obscure timeline.
Matt Gaetz, the politician, has just publicly come out as a paid dancing monkey.
Wow. Well, he is a monkey. He is a fucking goddamn. This whole fucking thing is a monkey.
Politicians are just prostitutes with high pay.
This is fucking crazy. This whole thing is crazy. Nuts. Oh, neat. Insane. I don't even know what to say. $500 a video to get Matt Gaetz. Wow. Wow. That's the show.
That's the show.
That's the show.
Ooh, maybe we can get him to say happy birthday, Hitler.
That would be wonderful.
That would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
That would be wonderful.
I would love that. Men will never be women. Women will never be men. Have fun surfing the slide, guys.
Bye.
This is a direct threat to the state of Israel. There have been more resolutions condemning Israel in the UN than every other nation, all the nations combined. It's the anti-Semitic body in this court is trying to literally put in jail the Prime Minister of Israel, the Defense Minister, for defending itself against multiple terrorist organizations. What will I do? If you are going to help the ICC as a nation enforce their arrest warrant against Bibi and Gallant, the former defense minister, I will put sanctions on you as a nation. You're going to have to pick the rogue ICC versus America. I'm working with Tom Cotton to have legislation passed as soon as we can to sanction any country that aids and abets the arrest of any politician in Israel. What they're doing in Israel is trying to prevent a second Holocaust. So to any ally, Canada, Britain, Germany, France, if you try to help the ICC, we're going to sanction you.
Well, that means I want every ally, and you saw little Justin in Canada and his position. What should the penalty be?
We should crush your economy because we're next. Why can't they go after Trump or any other American president under this theory? We're not a member of the ICC. In 2002, they threatened to prosecute our soldiers in Afghanistan. We came down hard on them. In 2017, one of the first things that President Trump did was put sanctions against the International Criminal Court to make sure they would protect our own troops. Biden took those sanctions and did away with them literally in the first month of his presidency. Now what do you have? You have the International Criminal Court coming after the Prime Minister of Israel, the Defense Minister of Israel, for trying to defend the Jewish state. If you help the ICC, we're going to crush your economy.
That's right. Friends and allies, you better beware, because this has to happen, or else they will come after you. And this is the equivalent of 40,000 dead Americans in a day. Senator, we like you in your golf outfit. Bring it anytime you want.